Like the video and subscribe right now, and I'll show you Dr. Pupper. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ladies, what's stopping you from dressing like this? Taliban. Summer is finally over. Celebrating autumn vibes with the fam. Feels like everybody knows who I am, but literally nobody does keck. I know who you are. I even know where you are. The first thing our new hire did was fix a bug that's been bugging him forever as a user prior to joining. He then breathed a sigh of relief and submitted his 2 weeks notice. What the duck? Who is against abortion? How many of you will adopt the unwanted children? Just sent this to Harvard. They gotta let me in now. Dear Harvard Admissions Committee, thank you for your interest in giving me a Harvard rejection letter. I have reviewed your letter and I'm impressed with your rejection reasons and other suggestions. However, I have received many rejection letters this year. Therefore, after careful consideration, I have decided not to accept your rejection letter. Please understand that this is not a negative evaluation of your rejection letter, but rather a reflection of my unique choice criteria. Once again, I appreciate your courage to give me a rejection letter and wish you every success in your future rejecting. I'll see you all on campus in August. Best wishes. Did you know you can use your seatbelt to open beers while driving? Son, where are you? I'm at a strip club, mom. What? Did you see anything you shouldn't have? Besides all the naked women? Yeah, one thing. Let me guess. Your father. No, my sister. Auntie. My doctor. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. My hospital room the very next day. In 1943, a woman named Maria Vasilyevna Oktyabrskaya sells all her possession just to buy a T-34 tank for revenge against the Germans, who took her husband's life. She even personally wrote a letter to Stalin to request to fight on the front line, which was approved. Something is not right. Make America great again. Socialism. Ugh, I hate my life. Be positive. Look at the bright side. You're right. Eventually, life ends. We weren't expecting special forces. Babe, a tiny penis isn't such a big deal. I don't know, Jenny. I kinda wish you didn't have one at all. Good night, fam. Before and after of it shot. You think this is funny? Yeah. When you are in a coma and hear the night nurse say $40 for 10 minutes and for extra $20 you can come in her. How can some people not want these? Because I don't see a cute plaything. When I see a baby, I see a huge responsibility. A responsibility big enough that it will consume years of my life. It's not a puppy or a kitten that can survive in the house on its own. You literally need to be present with the baby all the time. Every action is going to factor into growing and shaping the destiny of that baby. The world is going to shit because we all have issues which can be traced back to our parents. Being a parent is the most important job on the planet. So stop giving birth to babies because they are cute. You are ruining the baby and the world we live in. I don't know if I should say hi to her, ask for an autograph, or report her to the museum. Somebody explain what the duck happened. This is how the letter B and face each other in the word abdomen. A Pole goes to an ophthalmologist. The doctor shows him. Can you read this? Read. I know this guy. I really don't find this funny. Drake's wife. Drake's wife trainer. Men who expect Shreks from a girl cause they paid for dinner. You think I'm worth $60? Follow to see my naughty side. I post every day, so. After 16 years of marriage is finding out that your spouse sucked 100 plus dicks before getting hitched a big deal? Or is my wife just overreacting? How do I tell my prof that I won't be in class the 27th because I have to go to court for reckless driving because I sneezed in the car the day after trying anal and I thought I shit on myself, so I was doing 88 in a 65 to get to a bathroom, but really it was just cum. Wanna go to Starbucks and study soon? Wanna go to Starbucks and study soon? Help me reject this boy. Oh my god. It's alright. Couple games. Write something that the other doesn't know. I'm sterile. You're going to be a daddy. My teacher told me guns kill people. I told her my pencil failed my math exam. 2 young Boy Scouts taking part in Operation Shoeshine, a 7-day campaign during Scout Job Week. Their first customer was British actress Caroline Munro in London, 1972. Please stop throwing a blanket over the statue. Duck is wrong with you. What the hell, Chris? Chris bangs family and friends. The family I babysit for bought me a car for my 18th birthday. So thankful. Buy me a car or I'll tell your wife about us. In 1964, Margaret Lovett set out on an experiment to prove that dolphins could be taught English, living in close quarters with the marine mammals for almost 2 months. She then began to have sexual relations with the male dolphin. That relationship of having to be together sort of turned into really enjoying being together and wanting to be together and missing him when he wasn't there. See the photos and learn how an LSD-fueled NASA-funded experiment led to a sexual relationship between researcher Margaret Howe Lovett and a dolphin, ultimately ending in the dolphin's suicide. Castration is not a cure for Shrek's crimes. Wish people could get this straight. You're right, they should be hung. Pedophiles don't deserve forgiveness. Them being hung would just make it worse for the child, honestly. Jesus. The girl you like. Her brother. Her cousin. Her dad. Her boyfriend. You. World's female population. 3.52 billion. Females on Facebook. 5.77 billion. Romania, one of the poorest country of the EU, builds a cathedral instead of a hospital. When Dracula is a constant threat, prioritize the cathedral rather than a hospital as well. Well, we had Shreks last night. Are you gonna cut my head now? Oh, no, only women do that. Maybe it wouldn't be so heavy if they use their arms. Heavy. If Adam and Eve were the first to have a baby, then their babies created more babies. That means the whole world is family. I will be back with more disturbing facts. This child was lost during the violent riots in Philadelphia, wandering around barefoot in an area that was experiencing complete lawlessness. The only thing this Philadelphia police officer cared about in that moment was protecting this child. We are not your enemy. We are the thin blue line. And we are the only thing standing between order and anarchy. The city of Philadelphia will pay $2 million to a black woman who was pulled from a car, beaten by officers, and had her toddler used for social media fodder by the police union, officials say. One lay sad person in blanket. 2 roll them like a sushi. 3 place sad roll on b/couch/comfy place. 4 dick that sushi down good and hard. 5 happy lil sushi roll. You could do anything on 2007 to 2012 Twitter. I showed people how to cook crack in a microwave and nothing happened. Now I can't even call a fat bitch fat. Calling suicide prevention lines for yourself be like, I want to kill myself. Change my mind. Some little white girl, between 8 and 10, in Starbucks just looked up at me and said, Whoa, a beautiful chocolate man. And her dad literally grabbed her arm and said, "Emily, what the duck is the matter with you?" She's dialing 911 cause someone done robbed her ass. Guys who watch porn in a relationship is big turn off. My OnlyFans got approved. You know what that means. I have to say, I'm trans. Trans? As in trans fat? No, like LGBTQ. Bro, I didn't ask for the Among Us code. Serious question for believers of heaven. When I was a child, being told a loved one was watching over me was comforting. However, as an adult, I'm wondering if grandma is just sitting back watching me gobble balls, or is there some kind of privacy setting I should know about? Featured comment. Ruin Geraldo. Dad. Remember son, dying is gay. Son. Yes father. Proceeds to become a god. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag dankness. When I was about 9 years old, I accompanied my father to the funeral of a friend of his, someone who I didn't even know. When we got there, I stayed in a corner waiting for the time to pass. Then a man approached me and said, "Enjoy life son, be happy because time flies." Look at me now, I didn't enjoy it. Then he passed his hand over my head and left. My father, before leaving, forced me to say goodbye to the dead person. When I looked in the coffin, I was horrified to see that the man in the coffin was the same man who had spoken to me. I was so traumatized I couldn't sleep properly. I had terrible nightmares. I was terrified of being alone. I couldn't sleep without a nightlight for many years. I saw many psychologists, endured much turmoil throughout my adolescent years. It got better as I aged, but I would still occasionally wake up screaming in fear. Years later, I discovered something incredible that changed my life. The dead bastard had a twin. You can't die from COVID though. Almost 300,000 Americans would disagree with you. They can't. How to prevent mass shootings. Make getting a gun as difficult as it is to vote. You want them mailed out to everyone. Do not insert penis. Hi, is this Paul? Who is this? This is Erica from the dentist's office. I got your number from your file. Pretty sure this violates SPO, but shoot your shot I guess. I'm not flirting with you. We have you on video stealing thousands of dollars of x-ray equipment. Mosquito trap. The mosquito lands on the salt, thinking it's sugar. They get thirsty for water, but the cap has rum in it. The mosquito gets drunk, trips on the stick and bangs its head on the rock. Dad, there's a cunt under my bed. Name a more iconic duo. I'll wait. My Uber driver is constantly talking about marijuana and all the ways to smoke it. Gonna be real awkward here in about 10 minutes when he drops me off at home and my patrol car is parked in my driveway. Pastor quits church to become a stripper and says she's never been happier. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Where? Brad Pitt always morph into the woman he's dating. Gay lolly tentacle hente. Uncle Benny what the duck. Oh shit, this isn't Google. I meant where to buy groceries. Damn you autocorrect. Restoration 100. I ate someone with a tattoo once. The ink made the meat taste like shit. Eat garlic to avoid vampires. Get a tattoo to avoid cannibals. Mr. Jeffrey Dahmer. Pure skin advocate. What's the worst song to play at a funeral? My father chose the music for my uncle's funeral. I didn't recognize the title. However, at the intense moment that the curtains drew around the coffin, out blurted the Looney Tunes theme. We were horrified, and my dad sat there hunched over giggling to himself. I broke up with my girlfriend at a restaurant and she started crying. Everyone thought I had proposed, so they started clapping. Hey hon. Can a blonde and a redhead have a kid with black hair? Nope. Someone cheated. Your gangster name is the color of your shirt and the last thing you ate. Who are you? Blue waffle. I hate my life. After 1 minute I realized. Perfect women don't exist. Danish student who killed 100 ISIS militants has $1 million bounty on her head. Do twins have the same size dick? Now we are asking the real questions. As a twin, I can say my dick is definitely bigger than my sister's. My cousin been in jail for 6 years and he finally got to meet his 3-month-old baby. This photo went viral because people couldn't figure out whether the legs are oily or not. This was posted by an Instagram user who wasn't trying to create an illusion, but just had some white paint left on my brush and put random lines on my legs. Yes, I got pregnant after having a train ran on me. Don't care how you all feel about it. If it's a boy, name it Thomas please. Draw balls on the tree. F+. Not those balls to me. You've been visited by smoker lizard. Help the lizard to quit smoking by commenting, "No, I don't have a lighter."